Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day today. I'm back with another edition of my recent wax empties. I'm just gonna again pull through this grocery bag of empty bags and show you what I've been melting lately. So this is from Rose Girls. It was Spearmint, Swizzle Sticks, and Marshmallow Smoothie. These were her like chunks. I think there were 6 chunks that I had rebagged in here. I received this in a D-stash. I am not really a fan of Spearmint, so I mainly put this on in the morning as just kind of a wake me up type scent, and then also put it in our bathrooms. But it did perform well. It wasn't as strong. Again, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm putting too much or too little wax into our warmers here, but I don't get great performance thus far with Rose Girls. So apparently I must be doing something wrong, because I think most people get really great performance from them. So I wouldn't repurchase because I'm just not a fan of Spearmint. But if this was Peppermint Swizzle Sticks and Marshmallow Smoothies, I'm definitely a fan of Peppermint. So yeah. Okay, this is Vintage Chic Scents Kissing You, and it was poured in October 2017. I did like this. I had a good performance out of it, even though it's not as cured as I would typically do. I tend to cure VCS as long as I possibly can hold off, just because it seems to get stronger with some cure time. But I did like this. I would repurchase it. Okay, this one is another melt. Got this in a D-stash as well from Rose Girls. This is Macintosh Noel. This actually performed quite well. I'm sounding very picky here, but I'm actually not the biggest fan of apple scents or apples even in real life, so nothing against just apple and wax, but Noel kind of made it better for me to tolerate, but just apples, that scent I'd prefer mainly just in the fall time. So maybe I would repurchase this, but would do it in the fall. Okay, this next one is a little sample that one cube I received in a D-stash. This is the Bathing Garden Rainbow Candy Cream Soda. Since it was only one little cube, I put it in one of our bathrooms, and I really liked it. It was quite strong. I don't know the age of it, but I would repurchase this if I saw it again. Okay, this next one was a little freebie that I received in an order from Tiffany Candles. These were mini cubes in the scent Strawberry, Birthday Bash, Cotton Candy. I really like this. I really like her Strawberry, and I'm not sure what Birthday Bash is. Cotton Candy I think is a sweetened blending type scent, but I did like this combination. So if I saw this again, I would pick it up if I was ordering from Tiffany, yeah, if I could make this on my own, I'm not really sure. But I did like this one a lot. I would repurchase it. Okay, this is Ice Princess from L3 Waxy Wonders. I received it on the 17th of November of last year, which Ice Princess has pink sugar peppermint. I think, it's hard to tell, I'm trying to see from the little outline here, but I think this may have been a gingerbread house. I really like this. I put this one in our bedroom and used it until it was gone, and I would repurchase the scent. Pink sugar and peppermint, those are kind of both scents that are in my wheelhouse. Love it. Jennifer's Wax is typically great as far as performance goes. This was one of those little teacups that I got in a D-stash from Blended with Love. This was a magical blend of pink sugar type, wedding cake, and lavender. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's what was in this bag. It smelled like pink sugar and shaving cream, and normally I can tell like a bakery scent because bakery is definitely my fave. And lavender, I do like lavender as well. But this smelled like a pink sugar plus shaving cream. Excuse me. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't what I expected. So there's that. I wouldn't repurchase this just because if that is really, if all these things were what am I trying to say? If what this is on this label is actually what was in this bag, it's not what I would expect it to smell like. So I wouldn't repurchase that. Okay, this is from Rocket's Candle Co. This is, or was, Orange Juice Explosion Chiffon. I love citrus scents. This performed very well. I warmed it throughout the house. Chiffon, I'm not sure if that's pink chiffon or if it's orange chiffon cake. Not really sure, but it was really good, really orangey, and plus a little bit of, I think like maybe some bakery in there. I'm not quite sure, but I really liked it. I would recommend and I would repurchase if you like citrus orangey scents. Okay, this one is from Vintage Road Candles. I actually got this in a D-stash and it was poured September the 2nd, 2017. The scent is strawberry cream and pineapple coconut. This was very strong. Her wax is very soft, so this is extra smudged compared to what my bags usually look like, but it was, all those scents were in there. It's a strawberry, vanilla, pineapple, and coconut. I would say the pineapple would probably be the front runner as far as scents goes, and then strawberry and coconut kind of tied together. Vanilla I think is mainly just to round out the fragrance, but I wouldn't repurchase this, but nothing against the scent. I'm just not the biggest fan of tropical fruits. So that pineapple, I'm okay with coconut. Me and pineapple were not the best of buddies. Performed well though. Okay, this is Strawberry Fields Forever, poured on September the 1st, 2016. This was amazing. I need to get my hands on some more of this. I heard Devin talking about it forever, and I had never melted it, and I found this on a D-stash somewhere and snatched it up, but I love it. I'm not even like I'm kind of a little bit leery on some people's strawberries, but Kirby at Vintage Chic Scents, sorry if I didn't say where this was from, her strawberry is great. It's nice and creamy. This was amazing. I think Strawberry Fields Forever, maybe just strawberries and cream. Maybe I'm wrong. If you want to correct me down below, that'd be fine. But I just don't have the scent notes in front of me. But this was great. I would repurchase it. I would love to do so now, if I could find any. Okay, this next one is Bali Hai, poured on the 1st of February 2017. I think this was a mango fruitiness going on. It wasn't my favorite, as I explained earlier. Just tropical fruits and I are not the best of friends, but it performed well. It was poured over a year ago, so it's had lots of time to cure. But again, this is Vintage Chic Scents, and it performed well. So if that kind of scent note combination is in your wheelhouse, I think you would like this because it did perform well. Okay, I got this one in a D-stash as well. This is from Waxincredibles, and the scent is Loop Batter Blast, which I guess is a Fruit Loop and like a cake batter scent combination. I liked this, but I didn't have the best performance from it. It was quite light for me. Okay, this next one is from Country Lane Keepsakes in Wild Lilac. I really like this scent. It's kind of a powdery, I'm not good with floral scents, but it's kind of a powdery floral, but it was nice. It's one that I need to melt when my husband is not home, just because he's really not into those kind of scents, but while it was melting, I liked it, and I would repurchase it. This was a little scent shot from Closet Full of Wax. I don't know the date of this one, but this is kind of an oldie. This is back to the beginning of when I was first getting into wax. And this is in Bedtime Bath, so it's just the Johnson & Johnson's Bedtime Bath type. I really like it. This is a nostalgic scent for me. Reminds me of my little guy, and it's also very calming in the bedroom. So this was a bedtime melt for me. I would repurchase that. I haven't bought from her in a long time, but I would repurchase that. This is from L3 Waxy Wonders, and I received it in August of 2017. Blueberry Cobbler Vanilla Ice Cream. I liked it. I like her blueberry scents. And her vanilla ice cream is nice and vanilla-y. And together it was just kind of a sweet blueberry scent. It was, I believe this was a chunk that I split into probably 4 or 6 pieces. But I would repurchase that. Mimi's Tarts. This was poured in the 7th of March 2017. It's in a flip over sticky bag, and although I like the scent, it wasn't the strongest. I got this in a D-stash. I didn't rebag it, but maybe I should have. But I like the scent, but it wasn't very strong. But I would be willing to give it another shot because I did really like the scent, and I've heard good things about Mimi's. So this is Iced Lemon Cookies. Okay, from Super Tarts. Ooh, this is Luna, which is lemon curd, French vanilla, and Twilight. And I really like this one. I melt this in the bedroom, and I would repurchase if I could get my hands on something other than clamshells. Performs strong. It's a good thrower. Okay, this one is, I got in a D-stash as well. It was a flower. Can you see the outline there? This is Absolutely Fabulous Cake. I'm not sure on the scent note descriptions, except it smelled like a possibly chocolate cake. And it was poured in on Halloween of last year of 2017. It was strong. This one was great. I got a chocolate note from it. I didn't look up the scent description if that's really what it is, but I would repurchase this one. It through very well, and I didn't know if I would get such a great performance out of it because of what I had melted this previously, but this one did great. So if that's something you're interested in, I would recommend this one. Okay, got this in a D-stash. This was from Rose Girls. It says Fruit Loops, something cone, possibly waffle cone. I can't read that word above cone. But her Fruit Loop scents at Rose Girls is her I'm referring to. They perform very well. So I would repurchase a Fruit Loop blend from Rose Girls because I do get good performance, and I do enjoy those Fruit Loop cereal blends. Scripted Scents. This is Marshmallow and Fruit Loops, poured in January of 2017. Honestly, I don't remember much about this one. Yeah, all I'm getting out of the bag is a Fruit Loop type scent, so that's not very helpful, but I did melt the whole thing. Okay, this is from Tonshi Mountain in Fruit Loops. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it was poured in February of 2017. These are really pretty. They were different colored little squares. Each one was a different color, so there was like a bright cobalt blue one, a bright red one, a green one, a yellow one. They were really, really pretty. I didn't take any video or anything of them melting, but they did perform very well, longer than I normally would keep on a fragrance. I mean, they lasted at least 8 hours, which normally I'm changing out wax pretty frequently when I'm home, and I let this one keep going. So I would repurchase that one. This was a little sample VCS. This is Moonstone. I think this was like a little flower, a little one. This is not really my scent. I think it may have spearmint in there, if I'm not mistaken. And spearmint and I just don't like it. It reminds me of gum. I like the scent in gum. I like the flavor in gum, but not in wax. So I wouldn't repurchase this one, but it did perform well. Okay, this next one is from Blank Label Wax Melts, and it was poured in June of 2017. This is #BoyMom, which is blueberry, wildberry punch, and fizzy pop. I really enjoyed this one. I would recommend it if you like those types of scents and you like fizzy scents. I don't remember the shape of these, but I think there were 4 of them. And I just plopped them out through my entire house, and it smelled great and fruity, fizzy in here, and it was awesome. Would repurchase. Okay, this next one is Warm Tarts Make Happy Hearts. This was poured in October 2017. This was in the scent Snow Taffy. This was a little moose shape. He was really adorable. I took a picture of him and put him on Instagram before I chopped him up. So sad. This guy did okay. I'm not sure Snow Taffy if that's supposed to be a stronger scent or a lighter scent. This did perform better than the ones that I have melted from this company previously, but it just wasn't very strong. So I wouldn't repurchase this scent. I think I may have some more from them that I'm willing to try out, but so far I haven't had great luck with this company. If you have, let me know how you did it. Did you add a lot or a little? Okay, this one was Orange Julius from Super Tarts, and I was not a fan of this. I kind of melted it in the back room just to get rid of it, but I wouldn't repurchase it. It smelled off to me, and I like the drink Orange Julius, but it just didn't. I don't know. Something didn't sit right with me with that one. I would not repurchase that one. Okay, this is from a D-stash that I purchased. This is from Designer Wax, and it's lemon cookie bars, cream cheese, sugar cookie, and I melted the whole thing. This wasn't as strong as I was hoping it would be. It smelled kind of just like a sweet lemon scent, but I was hoping for more, so I wouldn't repurchase that. Okay, from Barrett, this is Peppermint Vanilla Dream. This was done curing in mid-January of 2018. Love this scent. Would totally recommend it if you love peppermint, like a sweet peppermint scent. This is really strong, always performs well. Nothing bad to say about it. Really enjoy that one. Would repurchase, have repurchased, would recommend. From Country Lane Keepsakes, this is corn muffins, and this was amazing. It smelled like I was baking or eating corn muffins in the house. So if that's your kind of scent, not super sweet, a little bit of sweetness in there, but not like really, really sweet corn muffins. So if you're on Team Savory Corn Muffin, I think you'd be okay. Or if you're on Team Sweet Corn Muffin / cornbread, I think you'd be fine too. I typically, when I'm eating, I like sweet cornbread, but this one was awesome. So if that's something that you're interested in smelling in your house, I would recommend Carol's from Country Lane Keepsakes, her corn muffins. It was great. Okay, I received this, I think as a freebie in a D-stash. This is from Ava's Country Cupboard, and it's in Tropical Sweet Tea. It was a scent shot that I split into 4 pieces. I love sweet tea, but again, I don't like tropical scents. So if you do like tropical scents, I would recommend this because it performed well, but I wouldn't repurchase. Okay, from Super Tarts, this is Berry Good Cookie, and I think this is just berries plus sugar cookie. I don't know the scent description. This was an old one that I got in a D-stash before that had scent descriptions down below. I really wasn't impressed with this one. I know a lot of people like it, but in my house at least, the scent just kind of dissipated. I didn't really smell much of anything, and I have quite a few warmers going at the same time. I have a Scentsy Accord Warmer, which has 3 dishes, and 2 of the 20-watt Glade warmers. All 3 of those, or 5 of those, however you look at it, that's within our dining and kitchen. And I also have another hot plate warmer kind of in the adjacent room. And I put them all throughout those areas, and it still wasn't very strong. So I wouldn't repurchase that one. So I really wanted to love it. Alrighty, this is Sleepy from the Bathing Garden. It was, oh gosh, it's a peppermint blend. I don't know if it has lavender in it, I can't remember. But, so that's not very helpful. But I know it has peppermint and pink sugar. I think it has lavender in there too. I'm kind of stuffy today with allergies, but this one was nice. Not as strong as some other of those types of blends that I've had from other vendors, but in the bedroom, I think this one does the job. And I do 2 cubes at a time in our bedroom, just because of the size and airflow and everything, but it did quite well. I would repurchase that. Okay, this is Penny, and the scent is Watermelon Lemonade, and I didn't like it. I think it's the watermelon is too kind of candy watermelon. It reminds me of a watermelon Jolly Rancher. That plus the lemonade scent, I wasn't a fan, so would not repurchase that. But if you like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, you would probably love that one. All right, here's another Super Tarts in Middle Earth, which is dirt, rosemary, and fresh mint leaf. I like this scent. I pick up the dirt first and then that rosemary and mint after the dirt, which is kind of an interesting combination. If you haven't tried it, I would recommend it if it's something you think you could get on board with, but I kind of have to be in the right mood for this one. Sometimes I feel like it makes me want to sneeze, and I'm not sure if that's like a subliminal thing because of the dirt smell, but nonetheless, I always feel like I kind of get that I need to sneeze feeling. This was a little sample in Bora Bora, which was a tropical fruity scent, and we know how I feel about that by now. But it performed well. That one did really well. Countryland Keepsakes was a sample in candied apple. I'm not the biggest fan of apple, as I've mentioned earlier as well, but this one did quite well. In the fall time, I would repurchase this, or purchase it now for the fall time. Okay, this is from L3 Waxy Wonders. This was Tumnus, Tea and Cakes, Strawberry, Sugar Milk. I did like this one a lot. I am a fan of Tea and Cakes, and the Sugar Milk scared me, but it's actually, it kind of gets covered up by the Tea and Cakes and Strawberry note in here. So if you're scared of that, I don't think you should be. Give this one, and you should give this one a try. All right, next is Rosalie from Super Tarts, Twisted Peppermint Coconut Cream Pie. Love it. Have repurchased and repurchased and repurchased. I stock up on this one. Okay. This one got, I'll show you what is on this in just a second. This is from Lake Providence Lodge, who's no longer in business, but this is lemon icebox pie. I love this. I wish I could have kept it around longer and just kind of kept melting it over and over again, but it was nice. It smelled like a lemon icebox pie. It performed well. This was a little ducky sample from Hayden Row Candle Company in Lemon Lavender. I like Lemon Lavender from Yankee Candle. This did not smell like it. This, I had to actually stop, turn off the warmer and stop because it just, maybe it was me on that day, but I did not like it. I don't even know how to describe why I didn't, but to me, it smelled nothing like the Yankee Candle Lemon Lavender or Lavender Lemon or whatever it is in Yankee Candle, but I would not repurchase that. Okay. A wallflower is what was on that label. This was in Lavender Macaron, and I love this scent. I wish I could get more of these. Let's see if it says what this is on here. A truly French treat, the scent of lavender blossoms with a delicate patisserie cookie. I can still smell it. Oh, it smells good. Smells good. Okay. This is a Scentsy bar that I purchased quite a while back. This is in the scent Jammy Time, which I don't know the exact scent description of it. I'm not even sure if Scentsy posts those anywhere, but I think it had like a lavender and freesia smell to it. I love this one so much. I don't really buy from Scentsy anymore. My friend at work, she does sell Scentsy, and so I'm able to if I wanted to. But I really, really, really want one of my favorite small businesses to come out with a dupe for this, because I love it so much. And I don't even know how to describe it, so I'm not very helpful in that avenue for a vendor that hasn't ever smelled it to dupe it. But if anybody knows out there of anybody that does have a dupe for this or anything, please let me know, because I would rather give my money to somebody that's, you know, a small business versus a larger company. Again, I know I can still purchase this, but, you know, I'd rather put my money into different hands. Okay, I have three more, and then I'm done. Okay, this was a little a sample that I received from Sensible Magic. This was Sweet Apples and Tobacco. I really like this one, though I said I don't like apples. I guess that tobacco note just kind of changed it up for me, and I would repurchase this from her. I enjoyed that one. Okay, and then, oh, I've got three more. I lied. I had found another one, stuck to another one. This was from Rocket Candle Company. This was Pink Petal Tea Cakes Cornbread. I did not think I would like this on cold. I wasn't very impressed with it, but I really like this. It sounds like the craziest combination of things. Floral plus tea and cakes plus cornbread, but it was really good. I'm gonna see if she can do this again. I haven't placed an order with her ever. I got this in a D-stash, but I'm gonna see if she can do this again, because I really liked it a lot. And then I got this little bitty sample from a D-stash that I purchased, a little freebie, and this is Save Your Senses Tomatoes on the Vine. This smelled like a fresh tomato scent. It kind of reminds me of what is it, Pass the Ketchup from L3 Waxy Wonders. So kind of like it smelled like you go into the grocery store and you pick up that tomatoes on the vine and you smell them. You can kind of smell that green note on the tomatoes. That's what this smells like. I enjoyed it. Right, the last one for this is from Designer Wax Company. This was done curing in February the 10th, 2018. This was lemon curd, vanilla cream, strawberry glaze, pie crust. Sounds amazing. Smelled okay on cold, light. When I melted it, couldn't smell really anything. So far, I haven't had the best luck with this vendor either. Again, my house is an open concept. It eats scent like no other. That's why I have so many warmers, and I can melt through things like all of this quite quickly, just because we have so much going on. And but I just haven't had the best of luck. Again, if you like this vendor, if this is one of your faves, and you have the secret to having it throw, let me know. I always want to give the vendors the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, I'd rather blame my house for eating up scent than say, I just don't like this vendor because it doesn't throw. So that was it. That's everything. Thank you guys for hanging in there. We're almost at half an hour. OMG. But I'm going to stop talking now. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.